Hey guys, this is Ray with DRP Motorsports and welcome back to the shop. Today I'm going to do a follow-up video on our 2019 Mustang GT. It's the silver car. If you've seen it on a few social media posts and prior videos. If you've been following along, we've done the full bolt-on naturally aspirated setup with a cover jet intake, long tube headers, and running on E85. And we got the car in a 10-second range in a quarter mile, which is about what you expect out of a setup. We did want to move to forced induction, and we did that. Our goal was to build a car that was street strip capable, and we wanted this car to be completely streetable. I mean, I wanted it to be like OEM stock when you drive it, but make big power, and we done that. We installed a Ford Racing Illuminator crate engine. It is the 9.5 to 1 compression version. It's really nothing special. It's basically a production Coyote engine, except the only difference is it has forged pistons and manley rods versus the cast powdered metal pieces in the production engine. But otherwise, it's just a regular Coyote engine. We've got a VMP Odin Supercharger sitting on top of it. Of course, it's got long tube headers. It's got a complete fuel system with triple fuel pumps, ID 1300X fuel injectors. We've got a 69mm pulley on the charger, 10% overdrive crank pulley, which gives us about 20 pounds of boost, and the car runs phenomenal. We spent a lot of time dialing in the tune and to get this car to where it would run OEM quality, but make power like I mentioned before. The car ended up making 900 rear wheel horsepower. Just yesterday on the dyno, we finished up tuning it on the dyno, fine-tuned a few things. 900 rear wheel horsepower in 90-degree heat, high humidity, and a DA of around 3,000 feet. We were very happy with that. So we've got a 1,000 horsepower setup at the crank, and that's what our goal was for this car. I'll take you in the shop, show you the car, let you peek up under the hood, and also at the end of this video, I'll show you a little clip of what this car will do on the street. I'll do more videos of the car driving so you can get a better experience of what it's like to drive this car, but it drives silky smooth. You wouldn't know it was modified until you go full throttle. I mean, that's just how good the driving quality is, and we spent a lot of time making sure the car would drive like that. So let's head out in the shop and I'll show it to you. All right, guys, there she is, still sitting on the dyno. Got the straps and the wheel chocks out of the way, but it's still sitting here just as we wrapped up things a little bit ago. Let's talk about this, what's up under the hood here real quick. VMP Supercharger, Cook's 2-inch long tube headers. It's got a built 10R80 transmission with a Circle D torque converter in it. Has a triple fuel pump return style fuel system. As mentioned before, we've got a 69mm pulley on the Supercharger, 10% overdrive crank pulley, so that's roughly around 20 pounds of boost. This engine is a 9.5 to 1 compression version engine, so it doesn't pick up per pound of boost as much as a 12 to 1 compression engine would, but that's what we opted to go with for this setup. Runs very well. Took a lot of work to get it to that point. Tuning that throttle body was a challenge. Didn't have any data for it. Had to structure the data myself. I had to get a friend of mine in the industry to help me, and anyway, we got it figured out. It was a long, drawn-out process of running this car multiple times on the dyno at various throttle settings to gather data, to make our corrections, to get it done right. But after it was all said and done, it was well worth it. This car drives OEM-like as long as you're not wide open throttle. I mean, it is silky smooth. It doesn't hesitate, doesn't surge, it doesn't stall out, does just like it would from Ford. But when you go wide open throttle, it is an absolute animal. Now, as far as power, we made a pool yesterday, late. Tried to dodge as much as the heat as we could, but it's just simply miserably hot here in southeastern North Carolina right now. Temperatures in shop yesterday was in the mid-90s. The humidity is through the roof. I mean, dew point's like mid-70s. The density altitude is over 3,000 feet at times in this weather. So it's not conducive for maximum power, but even with a conservative tune, this car put out 900 wheel horsepower, 754 on the torque. Look at that torque curve. That is an absolute table of torque. I mean, as soon as you crack the throttle, you got just about full torque all the way through the usable RPM band, and that will shred tires, guys. It's an absolute animal on the street at full throttle. Even rolling from a 30, 40 mile an hour roll, you lay into the throttle, those back tires don't stand a chance. Once it does cool down a little bit, going to take it to the drag strip on some Mickey Thompsons and see what she'll do there. But for now, we're just happy to drive it on the street. But once again, guys, this car turned out very well. It drives silky smooth. I'll take it anywhere, and very, very happy with it. So if you got something similar and you want to add boost to your Coyote and make an animal out of it, hit us up. We can get you set up with a setup like this. Make it drive just as it should and make big power. And also, I'll try to get some more footage, more videos on this car. Probably strap a GoPro to it and show you what this car is all about on the street, as well as on the track as time permits. But once again, guys, thank you for following along. God bless each and every one of you, and we will see you again soon.